Gustavo, good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
Good. I know you are. How are you? I know you're in Eloy and you just said you're in the band prop.
I am in the bent prop, and it's a beautiful morning in Arizona. Of course, we actually had towards the end of the day yesterday had some clouds move in, and I don't think it ever actually rained, but it slowed things down a little bit. But the open four-way classes here at the U.S. Nationals are through, or the open four-way teams, I'm sorry, are through round 7. The advanced four-way teams are through round 7, and the intermediate teams are through round 6. So the intermediate teams got the first calls this morning. They're up right now. It's about 7:30 here. So yeah, so things are moving along good. It was an exciting day yesterday. A lot going on in the four-way competition. I'm sure people have been refreshing Omni score like crazy to see that round 7 score, which was the big one of the meet. And airspeed and rhythm both didn't disappoint with 47 and 45 respectively. And the Gold Knights actually are having a great showing with a composite team of Chen Davidson from the GKF4, and then Matt Davidson, Kurt Eisenbarger, and Sean Sweeney rounding out that team. So they're having a good time. And then I think probably the surprise of the meet is the guest team of they call it the AAR speed, or a little play on the AARP, the American Association of Retired Persons, and that's Jack Jeffries, Craig Gerard, Josh Hall, and Andy Dilk. So all former world champions, four-way world champions, and exceptional skydivers in their own right. And although they're a guest team because of Craig's status with the UAE, they would be sitting in the 4th place right now.
Yeah, that's kind of ironic that the most American person in the whole team with the most American history is making the team not be eligible.
Yeah, but it was after the couple of years in the UAE, but yeah, it's a good team. It's fun to watch too, because they're just they're not just going through the motions, but they're enjoying themselves. It's good to watch.
Yeah, interesting competition draw, isn't it? Round 7 finished off the day yesterday.
It is an interesting draw for sure, and everyone knows that for as many fast rounds as you have, if you have an all random round, then obviously you have to pay for it, if you will, somewhere else. And so the next couple of jumps are some of the slower jumps in the draw. Round 8 being 18, 10, 11. Round 9 is 13, 21, 4, and then closing out round 10 with 14, 1, 19. So the last 3 rounds, none of the last 3 rounds are really are going to be too fast. So that's kind of the price you pay for getting some of the randoms out of the way early.
Yeah, the jump-off round would bring some randoms again, but I don't think there will be a jump-off for medals.
I don't think that there's going to be a jump-off at this competition. Arizona Airspeed has jumped out to an early. I mean, they jumped out to an early lead, and they have been dominating all the way through all day yesterday. 3 more jumps for the open, 3 more jumps for intermediate. For advanced, 4 more for intermediate, and then they're going to go straight. They did the 8-way draw and the 8-way briefing last night, and they'll go straight into 8-way.
Maybe jump off in any of the other categories. It's pretty tight, and for some of the positions in intermediate and advanced.
The second, third, actually second, third, and fourth in the advanced class. Ranch second generation, CSC Survival Instinct, and one of the Air Force teams, the Air Force Bachelor Party. The Ranch and CSC teams are tied, and the AZ team is just 4 points. Or I'm sorry, the Air Force team is just 4 points back. So yeah, then they've got 3 jumps left. The standout in advance has been Skydiving Midwest Next, a team from Skydiving Midwest in Wisconsin. They've been working very hard for a couple of years now, and they had a great round 7 with 31 points. So and it looked great. They're a good team. They're a good young team, and I think we'll be seeing a lot from them in the future.
And that's they won the intermediate class last year. To my knowledge, it's only the second time that a team won intermediate and advanced consecutively.
Yeah, who was the others?
The other one was VTSD.
Oh, VTSD.
Yeah. And now
Yeah, well, that
Team,
was a while ago.
yeah, so that's interesting. Maybe a similar career is waiting there for them for next.
You never know. You never
So
know.
here we go with the eight-way coming, as you said, maybe today already. Are we looking at a very high score here? Possibly too. I'm just looking at the draw for round 6 it is, right? Yeah, round 6. 3-1,
Round
Chris. What do you think?
3-1, 3-1. Oh yeah, yeah. You
So,
know, actually, I got caught up doing some emails and stuff last night. I didn't get a chance to really look at the eight-way draw. I'm glad that you did. Yeah, that's definitely a fast jump. The
is
three
it
one L.
minutes?
There's no doubt. The big turn or the place it'll slow down is from the random L back into the top of the 3. That could be a bit of a trick. With there's going to be some traffic on those compressed pieces to the 3, but overall that's a really fast jump. The you know it'll be fun to watch. The Golden Knights are here, but there's not the whole team isn't here. Larry Miller's. Go ahead.
What's the lineup? Yeah, that probably decides whether they have a chance for a record jump there or not. Who's
Oh,
the lineup?
for sure. Yeah, I mean, I would be surprised to see a record set on that jump. The lineup is not the same as the world meet. Larry Miller had been nursing a knee injury for most of the summer, and if you notice at the world championships, he was jumping with a brace on his knee. So he's having surgery. I think he's actually already had the surgery, but he's down for that to heal. And the alternate Dave Flynn is in slot now. Otherwise, it'll be the same.
So what
Team.
about Jesse? Jesse is still in there. He was jumping VFS, was he?
He was jumping VFS. As far as I know, he's jumping 8-way, but I believe that will probably be the last of his 8-way jumps. I mean, he's made it clear that he wants to do VFS moving forward. He's very good at it. So he gave the Golden Knights 2 world championships and a lot of effort in 8-way. He certainly deserves an opportunity to move over to that VFS.
But so today and tomorrow we'll only have David Flynn coming for Larry, and the rest is the same lineup.
I'm sorry. Say it again.
Here in Elo today and tomorrow, it's only David Flynn coming in for Larry Miller. The rest is the same lineup.
It's loud as shit in here, dude. I can barely.
I'm sorry.
Only Dave Flynn is the only. Yeah. As far as I know, Dave Flynn is the only replacement, the only alternate.
Jesse, and he said he's pretty well trained, so it will be interesting anyway. I'm looking at round 6, and then we'll see what it's gonna.
Well, certainly. I mean, he's certainly well trained, and he knows he wouldn't be. He's not the alternate for no reason. Yeah. I mean, he's gonna give it his all, and it'll be an impressive score. I'd be surprised to see a world record set though. And if I'm wrong, hey, good for them.
Yeah, XP has a lineup too. Who's in XP lineup and who is in the SP lineup?
The XP lineup is the XP8 lineup is a player coach. There is a player coach team.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure. I haven't looked to see who is in the SP lineup yet, but I'm sure it's the original 4. Probably Jack is here. Probably Jack Jeffries. Probably Ari Perelman will be 2 more. And I'm not sure who else is rounding out. We'll see this afternoon.
It could be 3 generations again. If with Jack in there, and then the current lineup, of course.
Yeah.
And then I don't know if Craig, if they will include Craig or anything.
I spoke to Craig yesterday, and as of yesterday, he wasn't doing 8-way, but he may decide that he just can't stand to sit it out.
And they want to win the gold medal, so they have to win the gold. They cannot lose Craig if they want to win. So
yeah, that's going to be tough.
Yeah. Oh well, it's good to see him back anyway. I guess is Liana there?
Eliana's not here. I'm pretty sure she's still back in Dubai.
Okay, so we're expecting like a few slow 4-way rounds today, and then.
I don't know. I know the plan is to start 8-way. I don't think they've really speculated. They've really made a projection as to how far into 8-way they're going to get. The draw and the briefing were last night, so there's no practice jumping. So whenever the last rounds of 8-way or 4-way are finished, 1 hour on the ground and off we go. I would imagine that they would probably try and get at least 3 rounds. I think 3 rounds would be about the most you can see. You know, we did 7 yesterday. We did 7 and 4-way yesterday. Well, effectively, we've got either 3 or 4 rounds of 4-way left today. Add to that 3 rounds of 8-way, so that's 6 or 7 jumps, plus all the logistics of switching the events. So I think 3 rounds would be it'd be generous to say that we'll get 3 rounds of 8-way done today, and then try and finish 7 rounds tomorrow.
Yeah, that would put you ahead of time anyway, so that would be
sure. Yeah, sure. Well, in the Skydive Arizona, the meet is running great. I mean, it's running like clockwork, like it always does. I spoke with one of the local ground control guys here, Demerit. I spoke with him in the vent prop last night, and he said there was just a few aircraft issues, a few communication issues, nothing to get wrapped up, get too wrapped up in. And the planes have been flying smooth, steady, typical Brian Burke production.
Okay, well, Chris, I let you off the hook. I'm sure you have other stuff to do there too, and
I do.
chatting with the SunPark products and NSL news. So we'll catch up later. I mean, if you happen to see Kurt and Thomas, 2 of the people who are retiring after this meet, I would love to.
I will see if I can get them together for a chat, maybe after 8-way.
Thank you very much.
All right, cheers. I will talk to you later.
See you later.
See ya.